hello everybody. Welcome to this wintry day here in northern Michigan. Probably can't see it on cam, but we're getting a little bit of light snow right now, just enough to kind of freshen things up a bit. Yeah, I'm here. And but it's making the roads kind of treacherous. They're very, very slippery out there right now. So if you've got to travel in northern Michigan today, please use caution. Be careful out there. Give yourself a little extra time. It doesn't look too bad because the sun is out a little bit, but yeah, the roads are really icy right now. So I am going to grab some food, put it out. The thermometer is close. It's about 3 degrees off, maybe 2 degrees off. It's reading a little bit higher than it actually is. So I'm going to grab some food and put it out, make these guys happy, and then got a few things to share with you today. A affiliated woodpecker comb. Oh no, it's just it's a flicker. One of the varieties of woodpeckers. Thought it was bigger than it was. Okay, I see the turkeys are waiting. Just kind of off cam in the woods, so I won't take too long here, so they can come back in. I think everything else is in order. Yep, looks like everything's working. Okay. All right, I've got a few things to share with you here today. Start off with a couple of thank yous. Got a couple folks here that are actually helping us out with donations on a monthly basis. They've signed up for the recurring program, and we've got Ruth from Accounting Pros out in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Ruth, thank you for your monthly gift. And also Jack and Pat Taylor in Washington, Michigan. Thank you very much for your ongoing support. And if you'd like to see who the folks are that are supporting us on a monthly basis and making it much easier for us to budget here, just go to snowmancam.com, and underneath the chat to the left-hand side there, you'll see a link there that says See Monthly Contributors. And if you click on that, it'll give you the list of names and where they're watching from. So certainly appreciate all those folks. And if you are helping us out on a monthly basis, please go and check that out too. Make sure your name's listed, and most of all, make sure I've got it spelled right. There's been a couple of cases where I've misspelled some names, so I like to make sure that that's all correct. So if you take a look at that, and if you do see anything that's not spelled correctly, let me know and I can get that taken care of. And that goes also for the people that donate strictly for the food. Again, it's snowmancam.com. Just above the live video, there's a link there that says click here to feed the wildlife. And if you're one of those folks, first of all, thank you very much. And also just check, make sure your name's listed, and make sure I've got it spelled right there too. They should all be, but occasionally I do mistype something. So if you could check that out, I'd appreciate it. I also want to thank some folks have been using that eBay link on the Snowman Cam site. And that, again, it's right underneath the chat. There's a link there that says click here to shop at eBay and support the Snowman Cam or something along that line. And it really is a pretty cool thing. I know I like to shop at eBay, and for those of you that do, and for those of you who would ever have, click that link and it takes you to eBay. And it doesn't affect what you pay or what you see or anything, but if you do happen to make a purchase after clicking that link, we get a small percentage of that. So I noticed one from a couple of days ago. It doesn't tell us who you are or where you're from or what you bought or anything like that. It just tells eBay that you were referred from the Snowman Cam, and then they pay us a small percentage. And I saw it just a couple of days ago, and I know you know who you are. Somebody spent $44.95 on eBay making a purchase, and eBay wound up paying us a commission of $2.88 of that. So you can see it really helps. It's just a great additional way to help keep us up and going on this end. So whoever you were that spent the $44.95 a few days ago, thank you very much. I appreciate that. A couple of things too. I noticed the other night people were concerned that things looked yellow out here, and I'm not really sure what that is from the lighting. We have LED lights here, which are bright white. But the camera itself is not only autofocus but auto exposure too, and it actually determines what those exposures look like. And I know it's based on available light, so I'm not sure why every once in a while the picture at night looks a little bit yellow. Sometimes it starts out that way and then it eventually turns to a nice clear white. That's a question I have for EarthCam. When I talk to him tomorrow, I'm going to ask him about that. I don't know if there's anything I can do different, but I just wanted to answer that. I think people thought I had like a yellow floodlight or something out here, but I don't. These are just nice bright white LED lights. But I'll find out why that does that. Also, too, I wanted to mention those of you that use chat on snowmancam.com. If you're new to the page and you go in there, you'll see that your little avatar is, a little green avatar, a little green person, and that can be changed to pretty much whatever you want. But what you need to do is you need to let me know. I need to actually put a picture in there for you. So if you're somebody that frequents the chat room and you'd like to update that with a picture, you're probably wondering why some people have pictures and some people have little green people. It's only because I haven't added a picture for them. So if you are interested, if you've got a picture of your dog or your cat or yourself or your house or a chicken, whatever you want to represent you, just email it to me, and you can just send it to snowman@snowmancam.com, and then I'll go ahead and adjust the picture size so it works, and put that up for you. And then the next time you sign into chat. You'll have to sign out and sign back in, and then from then on, that picture will be your picture until you decide you want me to change it. So just something I wanted to share with you out there. Also want to just welcome all the new people. A lot of new people every day coming into our Facebook pages and signing up. Welcome to all of you. And certainly it's a great place to learn about the Snowman Cam, learn about the history here, learn how you can get involved. Feel free, if you see some interesting pictures, to post them. And if you've got questions, that's a great place to answer. It's almost at the point now where I'm having a hard time keeping up with all the messages and emails and letters asking questions. I try to do the best I can, but I notice that a lot of people have also been answering those questions for me, which I really appreciate that. So just a great way to find out what's going on. Plus, once you sign up there, you'll get notified in your news feed that if there's something interesting going on, and that becomes particularly important as we get towards spring and the black bears start coming in, because if you haven't had a chance to see them, it's a real treat. And if you haven't looked at the history and looked at some of the pictures that I've taken behind the scenes, you might want to go back and look at that, because you can see just how close all this is to the house. So when you'll see a black bear will come in, where you see that chickadee on that feeder right now, and when that black bear is standing there, he's probably about 3 or 4 feet away from the house. So it's pretty close, and it's pretty cool to see those kind of things. So you'll get those types of notifications if you join our Facebook page. Just want to shout out and a thank you again to EarthCam, all the folks there that are posting in the EarthCam Hall of Fame. Appreciate that. Appreciate all your kind comments. And that's another place where I've noticed people have been asking questions and getting answers too on some of the things they're wondering about here. So it looks like the turkeys want to come in. It is snowing right now. I'm sure you can't see it. It's a pretty fine snow, but it's a pretty steady snow. So I'm sure probably some of this food will get slightly covered in the meantime. But as always, I keep an eye on it, and if it looks like the supply is getting too low, either I come out or I call a neighbor who comes out and puts more out. So not to worry there. We'll definitely make sure that there's food out here for all these guys. So that's all I have for today. I again appreciate all the kind comments, and also I didn't bring any today, but the letters that people send to our P.O. box. So if you'd like to share with me, maybe how the cam, how you're enjoying it from wherever you're watching, and maybe what it means to you. Brenda and I love reading those. So feel free to send something to our P.O. box, and I'll give it to you now, but you can also find it on the website. But if you just send it to P.O. Box 888, and that's in Gaylord, Michigan, Gaylord, Gaylord, Michigan, 49734. And those are kind of some of the things that I'll share here when I come to the cam every day. So if you send me something and you don't want it shared, just note that. Otherwise, there's a good chance that I'll share it with the folks. So please do that. Also the messages through Facebook, I try to get to most of those, but I know I've got a backlog on some of those. So I'm hoping everybody's getting things answered that they're curious about. So I'm going to let the turkeys come back in. I'm going to get out of here. I've been in a meeting all morning and took a break to come and do this, and now I've got a meeting this evening that I need to get ready for. So I'm going to take off. Hope everybody is having a great day wherever you're at. I hope you're warm and you're safe and you're healthy and well fed. And certainly with your help, I'll continue to make sure that the animals here seen on the Snowman Cam are well fed. And I see a woodpecker just landed there and just took off again, but I know you can see that. So I'm going to take off. Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.